Okay, hello everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a listen to a little bit about what Arbonne is tonight. Myself and my friend Elizabeth are going to be sharing with you. So I'm just going to share my screen and I think I'm doing this right. So just give me 1 minute. Perfect. Can you guys see that? Just going to make it bigger. You guys see that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
That's good. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, literally anyone can do this business. And I'll just tell you right off the hop, like if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I would be, sharing on a call or talking on social media. I would have just laughed and been like, absolutely not, because that was something I never thought I would ever do. And so I'm just going to introduce myself and then I'll hand it over to Elizabeth. But my name is Chelsea. For those of you who don't know me, I am an independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne. But more importantly, I am a wife and a mom to three incredible children, Hallie, Connor, and Violet. And to be honest, when I started my Arbonne business, I just was doing it for the discount. I had no desire to do a business. I was like, that's great for them. It's not for me. But deep down, I really did want that. And it's funny how we project our like insecurities and fears and say that we don't want it, but deep down, we actually do. And so I was watching all these people have so much fun. And I was like on maternity leave with a 3-month-old baby at the time and my 4-year-old daughter. And I was just craving community. I wanted something more. I wanted to be a part of something and something outside of motherhood that gave me purpose. I'm so grateful to be a mom, but I just wanted something for myself. And Arbonne has been the best, healthiest distraction for me along all things life. And what it's really given me is just purpose outside motherhood. Like I said, it's given me so much time to be present with my kids, to put my family first and weave this business around them, and not to have to worry about stress about going back to work to a job. I was a former server in the restaurant industry. I've had many different jobs, nothing I ever found a passion for, and I just wanted something more. And that's what Arbonne has given me. It's given me purpose and time and flexibility and growth and just so many opportunities to be able to provide financially for my family alongside my husband. And it's just been the biggest blessing. So whoever invited you in tonight, just say like, listen in with an open mind and an open heart, because I don't think any of us were actually looking for something like this. We didn't wake up one day and say, hey, I want to sell fizz and protein. Like that's my dream. But we saw the bigger picture there, and I'm just so excited that you're in and listening tonight. So if you are a guest, could you please just pop in the chat where you're tuning in from? You can say hi, whether you have tried some Arbonne products or you've never heard of Arbonne before, and who invited you. If you were invited by a consultant, we're going to do a draw at the end for a box of fizz. This is mango peach. This is one of my favorites. This is the best. If you haven't tried it, you are in for a treat. And so we'll do the draw at the end of this call. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm going to hand it over to my friend Elizabeth, who's going to share as well.
Okay, hi everyone. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So my name's Elizabeth. I am a registered nurse. I am a spouse to my partner Matt, and I have a little boy, almost 2.5. His name is Leo. Um, and honestly, Arbonne, I have been sort of a PC, and I guess I was a consultant also at one point in one time. I've been using Arbonne products literally since nursing school, which is like, oh man, over 15 years ago. Um, and I think me taking the dive into where I am today is really because I was on maternity leave. Um, and I was really lonely, like really lonely. And I jumped on and became a consultant like just after my maternity leave. And I can't express like how great the community has been. We have like a group chat we all chat on every day. We like cheer each other on. You know, if you have a little bit of like competitiveness to you, like it's great because we help push each other. Um, and I've met some like incredible women like in during this journey, which has been great. And like right now I'm in qualifications for district manager, which I'm working really, really hard towards. And I have been absolutely loving the products as well. I have never been a big greens drinker, and Arbonne has completely converted me. I drink my greens every single day now without fail. It's done wonderful things like for my skin and for my gut. And I definitely had got issues from like working shift work, working night shift, and just probably you think you're taking care of yourself, but I'm just finding like the Arbonne products have been amazing. For that piece, especially around like shift work and working on your feet all day. Yeah. so I can't say enough good things about what I have found with this team of ours, and I'm happy that you guys are here listening tonight. And so, going into this presentation, so Arbonne, some of you may know this, some of you may not, but we are B Corp certified, which means we're legally responsible to balance profit and purpose with the planet. We're formulated with like plant-based ingredients and strict ingredient policy that even sort of exceeds and goes above and beyond like European standards. We have a variety of consumable products for like everyone in the household, from like your skincare, your nutrition, your makeup, bath and body, and even a baby line if you have little kids. And we're currently in 6 countries across the world, so the US, Canada, the UK, Poland, Australia, and New Zealand. And we have a 90-day return policy, which is beyond incredible for our clients.
Amazing. I love it. Thank you for sharing. And again, everyone's story is so unique. But I love that's like we have products for everybody. And when I first started, I wasn't a label reader. I didn't read ingredients until I became a mom and I became more aware of what I was putting in and on my body. And I just love that we can just trust Arbonne full-heartedly and not have to stress about it at all. So anyways, what it looks like to be a consultant, like I said, we didn't just wake up one day and decide we wanted to be consultants, and that was the dream. But here's the thing, you are already doing this. And what I mean by that is 92% of consumers, their purchases are based off of other recommendations. So whether you are recommending clothing or furniture or groceries, I know people share their Costco hauls all the time. Like, how many times have you shared something from Costco, whether it's been a great new sweater or some new snack or whatever it is? We do that all the time without even thinking about it, right? It just comes naturally to us. I wish Costco paid me every time I shared something that I got from them. I used to share the immunity shots I used to get there all the time. And so many people I know went and got them. I was like, dang, I wish I got paid from Costco for that. But that's all we do with Arbonne. So we're making recommendations on products that we use and we love. And when that leads to a sale, we make a commissions off of that. And we teach others to do the same and utilize our social media. You don't have to utilize social media if you don't want to. However, I think it's a really great tool to use, and it's way better than mindlessly scrolling and just not utilizing your time. You don't have to use it, like I said, because people back in the day didn't, but it's just a great opportunity to meet other people and connect with others. And I've met so many incredible people in this business, clients and teammates from social media that I didn't even know before. So when you're shopping from your own store, I love that I get to shop from my own store. So it's basically like an Amazon, but better. I get the product shipped right to my house, right to my front door. I don't stock any of the products or anything like that. It is literally a one-stop shop for all my daily essentials, like whether it's my, protein, my grains, my skincare, my makeup. Oh my gosh, the new makeup, you guys, it is so, so good. And again, my kids use this stuff. My husband uses this stuff. I gift it to people. It makes the best gift. And we don't touch any of the products. So even if a client is purchasing, it comes from the warehouse and it goes right to their front door. And it's so easy breezy and the best thing out there. And everyone loves shopping online and how convenient it is. Like I said, we do that with groceries and everything. And we're just focusing on your health. And so for me, when I started, I was 3 months postpartum, so I really wanted to focus on my health, and the fact that we get to help other people with their health goals too. And I know there's so many people out there that are looking for something like this, that are looking to heal their gut. And it starts by healing your gut first, and we have products for them. Like I said, when I started, I didn't tell anyone about it. I was an undercover Arbonne agent because I was just like so embarrassed and had all these things to work through. But I did do the 30 days to healthy living, and it was so transformative for me. Like, I felt incredible. I felt like me again. It really helped me to look at how to reset my gut and the foods I was eating to fuel my body. And I know so many other people have done this and they just love, love, love the 30-day reset. And again, these products are amazing and they taste great. Like, the protein is so, so good. And I just had such incredible results that I was like, I have to share this with other people. Like, why am I not sharing that? Like, I'm doing people a disservice. So, I'm super busy. I'm sure you are too. I'm a busy mom and all of the things, but every day looks a little bit different. So whether I'm like at my kids' school or activities or volunteering for a trip or just mom life stuff at home, a little bit of business, every day looks different. But like I said, I get to weave this around my family, and I'm just so grateful to like fit it in the nooks and crannies of life. I love connecting with new people. Like I said, I love helping them with their health goals. And so whether they have like skin issues, gut issues, they're looking for weight management or community, personal growth, financial, whatever it is, we have something for you and I absolutely love it. And the best part is we have such a supportive community, like Elizabeth touched on. You're never left alone in this. And I never knew a lot of the people who were here now, but you meet so many people along the way. And honestly, it's just a breath of fresh air to be surrounded by people who truly want the best and that rise you up. And there's no negative or anything. It's such a positive community. And I'm so grateful for the people in my corner. So that's a little bit about what it looks like to be an Arbonne consultant.
So some of the common hesitations that we sort of hear, um, being consultants is, I don't have enough followers. I don't post a lot online. I don't have enough time. Um, like I don't have enough money, I don't have enough knowledge. But like I said, like this group chat that we have, like you can ask like endless questions. Someone will always be able to like direct you to a way to respond or help you through it. Confidence, honestly, I didn't have confidence when I started this in terms of talking on my stories or really posting on my stories about it, or even just having conversations with friends about Arbonne. Um, and that has been a slow build, like since I've become a consultant, which is great. I think you have to give yourself a lot of grace when you first start this business, and just do what feels right for you, do little bits at a time, and then like gain that sort of trust, confidence, and momentum, as you want to. Um, and the knowledge piece also, like it totally comes with time. I mean, I would say part of becoming a consultant, like we do end up using the Arbonne products and we do end up like testing them out. And we're able to sort of give those like real life like testimonials that clients are looking for. Your clients in return are kind of able to give those testimonials back to you. Followers, I would even say they build over time as well. Like it's just it's growth. It's an amazing thing. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in an hour. And it's kind of like if you're consistent and you're slow and steady, like those are the types of things that will help you in this journey. Um, and in terms of like not having enough money, when you break it down, becoming a consultant today is $65 for basically a turnkey business. Your website is up and running immediately. You just upload a photo, and do some kind of self discovery and flip through the website to kind of figure out how things work, making like building recommended carts for clients. Like Chelsea was saying, you don't hold any crazy amounts of stock in your garage at your house. It's all shipped directly from a warehouse. I mean, obviously, like I mentioned before, you can try the products and then like give out samples as you like for people. But again, there's also that like 90-day money back guarantee that clients can try products basically at like no risk. And if they don't like it, they can return it. They could use, three quarters or a full box of something and return it. Um, and like we're not recruitment based, so you don't need to necessarily recruit people to get paid. And you do need to communicate with others, but you meet so many along the way. Like that's really the best part. And people will just come to you and say, like, oh, I totally didn't know that, Liz, you had a gut problem because you worked shift work. I have that too. And then you end up like having these like random conversations with people you never thought you would really have.
I love it. Yes. And there's so many hesitations, and I think it's totally normal to have them too. Like mine was like, I don't have time, or like, you talked about followers, but like followers doesn't equal success. And if you even have 200 followers, for an example, if you had those 200 followers in a room right now, you'd probably be like, oh my gosh, there's so many people here, right? So like, don't take that for granted. And we all have influence and we can impact people just by sharing what we love and what we do. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the perks of the squad and the company. And a lot of times people are like, do actually people actually make money in this business? Like, tell me about it. We want to hear about the money. And like Elizabeth said, we are not recruitment based. We don't just sign people up. If someone signs up and they do absolutely nothing with it, like that doesn't help us in any way because our job is to want to help people with their goals and what they want to work towards. Um, But just so you know, whoever like invited you to listen in tonight, they thought of you for a reason. And whether that's the products or the business, like I said, it could be for you, or you could also maybe know someone who you could connect them to. If you're like, oh my gosh, I know this person and they would be really great at this, like please feel free to connect them to us because the referrals are also amazing as well. So thank you for listening in. But we just want to help others pursue their goals. And it's so rewarding when other people start achieving their goals and we get to help them. And that's how we move forward in our businesses as well. So we're not recruitment based. We don't headhunt. We just want to see everyone win and succeed together. So about the money, whether it's a little bit of money or a lot of money, extra money, whatever you want to call it, the opportunity is there. However, it is an efforts-based business. And what I mean by that is like you get what you put into it. So it's not like you clock in, clock out like a regular 9 to 5 because you're trading your time for money. This is like you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the work. And when you're consistent with it, then you're going to see those results. And it's up to you at the end of the day, right? You don't have a boss telling you what to do because we are entrepreneurs. So that is something you have to keep in mind too. But like surrounding yourself with people who like want that community, who want like what's possible and to change their mindset, whether it's all areas of life. So whether it's like you want to grow your like parenting and be a better parent, or your relationships, or your health, or your wellness, or whatever it is, I truly think that everyone needs a little bit of Arbonne in their life for that. And for me personally, when I joined, like I said, it was originally for the discount. But this has turned into my full-time gig, like my full-time thing, and I can't imagine anything else. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And so it just goes to show you that whatever your reason for starting something like this, you can change your mind at any point in time and you can make that decision to change and move. So Arbonne is basically a personal development company disguised as a health and wellness company, which again, that's what we talk about, that growth and that mindset. And it is so important to have that piece too. But we have trainings where we talk about like growing ourselves. It's not about like facts of fizz and like how to sell fizz. It's just so much more mindset and everything with that included. We do incentive trips. So we are all working towards earning the next trip, which is in Tulum, Mexico. I love that they offer these trips every year and that anyone can earn them. So it doesn't matter how long you've been with the company, whether you've been with them for 20 years or you start today, we all have the same opportunity to earn the trip. I've personally earned 2 incentive trips in the last 5 years, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity just to earn another one because who doesn't want to go on a trip and be surrounded by amazing people? So for the money aspect, we get paid 5 paychecks a month, up to 5 paychecks. So that is looks like an extra 64 extra paychecks per year. And so what kind of impact would that make in your life for you? Like even if those paychecks were just say $50 each one, what would that look like and how would that impact you? I just want you to think about that for a second. So you get to decide how much you want to work it, like I said, and what that looks like for you. They also offer a VP Success Award. So that is where at the Benz level, you can get the Benz, or you can choose to have the Success Award for that too. And I'll talk about that in a second. We have team incentives. So we're always doing different team incentives and personal growth and connecting together. And again, just like being surrounded by everybody, it's so much fun. And just like tonight, we're having a little incentive for all the guests. So if you haven't already, please comment your name and who invited you in tonight. I'm going to do a draw at the end for a box of Mango Peach Fizz. So just fun incentives like that too. Okay, so there are 4 levels of management in Arbonne. Everyone starts at the same playing field. Like we all have a day one. We all start as consultants. The first management level is district manager. So they're making around $300 to $1,900 per month. That's amazing. I love that. I think that's everyone can use that bit of extra money right now. And again, you don't have to push for these goals if you don't want to. You don't have to grow a team. And I would personally was like, I'm not going to grow a team. Like, who would sign up with me? And everything just snowballed. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like people are seriously looking and praying for a business opportunity like this. So how dare I like gatekeep it? I have to share it with others. The next management level is area manager. They're making around $1,500 to $5,000 a month. This is an incredible, incredible position to be in because then your business becomes willable. And when I first heard this, I wasn't really sure what that meant. But here's an example. So if anything were to happen to me, like God forbid, my business can be willed down to my husband, and my husband can take over my business, and that can help provide for my family. I think that is absolutely incredible to know that like my family will be taken care of regardless, right? And so that itself shows so much impact and how incredible the business really, really wants to help others. Um, So that's what willable business means. If you didn't know that, now you know. Regional vice president is the third management level. That's where myself and our team are at right now. So you're making an average of $6,000 to $13,000 a month, and that's when you earn that VP Success Award, or you can take the Ben's whatever award as well. So totally whatever you want, but just another extra perk too. And then the top of the company is national vice president. They're making around $22,000 per month. There's a couple little stars there, and I just want to mention that. That's uncapped income. So there is like the sky is the limit. Like you can make way above and beyond that. That is just an average. You can go to earnings.arbonne.com to see what's typical, but I say like you're not typical if you're on this call. I'm not typical, and we don't have to be typical. We don't have to be average. And the more you earn is just by helping like the more people you help along the way. And the fact that there's uncapped, like the sky's the limit, I think is just so much opportunity for growth. And I know money's not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. And I feel like everyone can use more of it. It just provides more choice. That's what money does for me. It's more choice and more time. And to me, that is just like incredible.
Okay, so did you know like something on the side that's easy and blends with your life is absolutely huge right now? Like 1 in 3 people basically have an additional stream of income or like that side hustle. Um, and the market's valued at over like, oh God, $2.58 trillion dollars. Um, Social businesses are just growing with the use of like our social media, and it's easy to expand your network wherever you are. And we are often we look there for recommendations like to make a purchase, right? Exactly what Chelsea was saying earlier. Like how often are we all recommending something we bought at Costco or a sale here, or berries are on sale at Superstore this week, right? Like you see someone's outfit online, you're like, oh my God, where'd you get your jeans from? Like, where did you get your shirt from? We're doing it all the time. It's totally natural. We want to know what everybody's doing. We're nosy. Um, and that's kind of like what Arbonne is. And of course, like we're global wellness and e-commerce is booming. And this is like a $5.6 trillion industry of people that value clean skincare, nutrition, and supplements, and the convenience of having them shipped to your door is becoming a household priority. Like we don't totally know, obviously from COVID, we've all switched to the online world. It's just you can get everything and anything you want online and shipped directly to your door. You don't even have to leave. And also exactly what Chelsea said, like I also would say since I've become a mom, I am far more in tune also with like what is in products, what's going on my skin, what's going on my baby's skin, what's going in my body. And yeah, it's just becoming more and more like a natural part of like where we're progressing like as a society.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And can I just say, like, this is Elizabeth's first time sharing, by the way. So can we just give her some love for a second because she's
Oh,
doing so good. Like, this is not easy, you guys. And sometimes we can get like so uncomfortable, like I said. So you're doing so awesome and so proud of you.
thank you,
Okay, we're just
Chelsea.
about finished. We're going to wrap it up and then we're going to do the giveaway. So thank you for sticking with us tonight. So I'm just going to share with you how to get started. So $65 to become an independent consultant, or $45 to upgrade if you are already a preferred client of someone's. And with that upgrade, I'm just going to share with you, you get a free gift. You get a box of fizz or a glow cream. That itself pays for the $65. You don't have to carry any stock like we mentioned. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Sorry, give me 1 second. I want you guys to see that last one. You don't have to carry any stock like we mentioned. Obviously, we suggest getting a couple of products to start, to try, to share so that you can talk about them. So whether it's the Green Gut Glow Bundle, which I love, love, love that, it's going to heal your gut, or the Green Synergy and Fizz, just something to get your hands on and get going, or the 30 days to healthy living. That's what I started with, and just giving a full body reset, which really helped me too. Okay, so when you're healing your gut, your skin is going to be glowing. I know a lot of the time we're like told to do all these things, but when you heal your gut, it'll transform your life. And the great thing about starting a business like this is you can start keeping your receipts and any bills that you're paying, things that you're already paying for, you can use as a write-off in your business. So that's something that really intrigued me when I started because I was like, "Ooh, extra write-offs? Like, yes, please." So cell phone, heat, electricity, things like that, you now get to utilize that as a write-off, which was something that I really, really love to do in my business. So you can text the consultant who invited you in tonight if you're ready to start and just say, "Hey, I'm ready. Like, I'm so excited." Or even if you're not, you can just share with them what like your key takeaway was tonight. Maybe you heard something that you like, "Oh, I didn't know about that," or anything that stood out to you. But if you are ready, just know that Arbonne's going to be here for you whenever you are. And if not, that's totally fine. But like I said, whether it's the community, the products, or a little bit about the business, it really is a great opportunity. I do think that everyone needs a little bit of Arbonne in their life. So thank you again so much for tuning in. I am going to do the draw. I'm just going to, can I stop sharing? Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm going to do the draw. I just want to double check I have everyone's names. So for the guests, I have Bria, Kimmy, Ashley, and Melissa. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. And okay, I'm going to do the draw for the box of fizz now, you guys. So I'm going to do the wheel of names. Let's see if I can do a little. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is it Ashley? Can you guys see that? Ashley! Sorry, I got my ring light on. Congratulations, Ashley. You won the box of fizz. Just message, I think it was Kim that was your consultant, and we will get this sent out to you. So thank you again for tuning in. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I hope you have an amazing night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.